do what you can do and don't worry about what you can't. Okay? You can't change your genetics, but you can work your freaking ass off, hire a coach, learn your body, practice good diet, eat based on macronutrients. That's just the bodybuilding side. Unfair. If you're in poverty, you can do so many different things to work your way up. You can get a job. You can mow lawns. You can get an education. There's websites out there for education and scholarships. You can apply for 1,000 scholarships and get 50 and have that pay for your college. There's so much you can do. It doesn't matter where you are, who you are. If you're in Indonesia and you're some kid that just doesn't even have weights to work out with, guess what? You can do something about that. You could find a way. You could attach those rocks that stick and put that together and tape that together and make some makeshift weights. You can do it. You can do anything. It doesn't matter if someone is luckier than you are. You can't change that. Okay, guys? You can't change the fact that some people are just have life better off. You can't. What you can do is you can tell yourself that you're going to reach that and you're going to top it. Okay, guys? You can tell yourself, oh, guess what? Oh, yeah, he's privileged and rich and white. Well, guess what? I'm going to make him look like a poor bastard compared to me one day. Or that person's happy and he's living a life. Well, guess what? I'm going to live a happy life too, even though my family is a bunch of drug addicts or whatever. You can really come up in life in any way you want. And you can bring the people that you love up with you, as long as you're positive. Never see the bad in people. What do I mean? Alright, guys, it's obvious. You know, you can have a friend who's a whore, and she pops out a baby like every 3 months because she's that fertile, alright? And she might seem like a bad person, and many people might seem like bad people, but if you have to stick around them, then you might as well see the good in them. And you might as well let that, you know, influence you and benefit off that. Because if you have to hang around someone that's has a ton of bad qualities, well, you better not what's the right word? You better not constantly think about those bad qualities. Otherwise, that's all you're going to think about and associate that person with. You ought to think about the good things about that person. What's good about that person, right? If you think about what's constantly good about a person, your outlook on that person will be so much better. Okay? And that person's influence on you will be better too. And you'll both be happier people. You'll have a happier relationship as long as you always focus on the good in people, despite how many shortcomings they might have and downfalls they might have. Doesn't matter if your dad is this or your sister does that or your girlfriend does that. You know, really focus on the good things most and first. And it sucks that a lot of relationships, people focus on the bad things first, and they use that to define the relationship. Oh, how are you guys doing? Oh, she keeps on doing this and that. Well, why don't you start with the good things, man? Anyways, the next thing is ignore ignorance. That's what else. It sounds funny because my friend was like, well, if you ignore all ignorance, then wouldn't that ignorance be left unchecked? And that could be all bad. Well, yeah, you know, if there's some guy preaching Hitler, Nazi crap, then bitch slap the hell out of him and sock him in the nose. But what I mean is, like, when it comes to association, like, if there's some person that you know that is just straight ghetto status, doesn't know any better, just so annoying, stupid, distance yourself. If someone's sending you YouTube hate messages, Facebook hate messages, guys, earlier today, there were 2 individuals having a Facebook war on my Facebook, and I'm not gonna say who they are. I'm just gonna say, guys, you didn't even have to do that. You didn't have to argue with each other on Facebook. You were both being ignorant to each other because you guys had some sort of beef in the past. Now, what's the point of arguing an online argument? Because, first of all, you can't win an online argument. Especially, I'm not even going to get into it. I posted an article on the NWB page. But look, if 2 people are being ignorant, you can't reach any conclusion. You might as well ignore anyone who is being ignorant. Just ignore them. Ignore them. Why waste time? Time is money, especially with what I do. Time is money. I could be using time for great things. I could be using time for effort, for collaborating with people, for contacting this person, that person. that person, this person, you know, time is money. Why do you want to waste time on something that's not going to profit you, your family, or your loved ones? Okay, guys, ignore ignorance. I don't mean that don't use that against me. Don't take the negative light of that. Just take the positive side of what I'm saying here, guys. Because you were like, ignore ignorance, man. So if there's a freaking racist in the street, you're just going to ignore him? No, I don't mean like that, guys. No, ignore ignorance. What I mean is, you don't need to waste time on a person. You don't need to associate with those people. You can associate with whoever you want to. Okay? Never accept many things, and eventually they will not be part of your psyche. Da da da. Alright, so what kind of with that is, it was kind of like a summary of the rest of what I was talking about. So, in life, you can really think whatever you want to think. You can do whatever you want to do with whoever you want. Okay? There's literally no limits. I remember I used to have like this want to get good with girls. Guess what? I read hella books, did hella approaches in malls. Go look up Simple Pickup off YouTube, youtube.com simple pickup, and I did all that crap. Hey, can I get your opinion on something? Oh yeah, yeah, you know, that pickup method. I did all that, and guess what? I actually got pretty damn good, and that's beside the point. But I'm more confident than ever now. It's insane. You can really do anything you want. You can control your world. It's crazy. I've been controlling my world, if you can't tell. I've been telling myself, alright, you're going to get a YouTube partnership. Got it. You're going to get your pro card. Gonna get it. You're going to become a millionaire off just YouTube videos. It's going to happen. My YouTube revenue is going up and up and up. You can really do anything. It's insane. Everything that's its physical form around you is partially, if not mainly, because of what's right here. What I see in front of me, this computer, my bed, the format of this room, my body right here that I'm a part of, right up in here, guys. Everything starts right here. And then it goes outward. You have to start with an idea, a want, have desire behind it. And I know it sounds like I'm preaching out of that book, Think and Grow Rich, or one of those other books, but seriously, you know, you have to have an idea of what you want. You have to devise a plan to get it. And you have to imagine it as much as possible that you're going to get that and that you want it. And tell yourself it every day, no matter what it is, as long as it's positive. Now guys, if you do the same thing for negativity or negative things, then unfortunately those negative things might come your way too. If you're constantly thinking, I feel like shit, I feel like crap, I feel so sad, I'm a piece of crap. Well, guess what? That's just going to keep adding and adding and adding, and yeah, you're amplifying that crap. It's sad that people constantly say they feel sad. Like, it sucks when my girlfriend tells me, I'm so sore, I'm so tired. I'm thinking to myself, don't say that, come on. You're amplifying it. So whenever someone tells me how I'm doing, you know, even if I'm not feeling great, whatever, I say, I'm feeling, I'll use the F word, or say freaking great. I'm doing freaking great. And if anything, it just makes me feel better. It's weird. Lady in the store today asked me how I was doing, and I came out with such an enthusiastic thing. I feel like she started hitting on me afterwards. I was in this food store getting this chocolate syrup and this syrup and that syrup, all calorie free. And she's like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm doing freaking good. You? She was like, yeah? I was like, yeah, that's right. She was like, oh, wow, that's great. Wow. So and they started asking all these questions, and like, you know, your positivity, guys, it's insane how much it can affect the people around you in a good way. Yourself, everything in your life. Okay, guys? Ignore the bad stuff. Push it aside. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time with people that don't deserve your time. To anyone who sends me a hate message, I can tell within a millisecond that it's whatever it is. I don't even read it. I don't even read these messages that aren't positive. I only respond to these positive messages. And if I have responded to a negative message, that was an accident. It was an accident. I'm only responding to good stuff, and even if I do read a bad thing, I'll just delete it. That fast. When it comes to the people around me, I'm not gonna like disown a friend, but I can definitely distance myself from that person if they're going through some sort of like stage in life that's gonna bring me down. Let them. I'll definitely help them first, but your life is your life, guys. You only live it once. Now do everything you can to reach any goal you have. If you're doing cardio right now, Keith C. or Jordan, you freaking do that cardio, and you reach whatever goal you got in mind. Whether it's $1 million off making YouTube videos like me, graduating college, that's another goal. Possibly getting 2 degrees, that's a goal. Going back and get an MBA, maybe a PhD in kinesiology. Pro card, natural bodybuilding, multiple pro cards. But I have my immediate pro card goal coming up. Tons of goals. Make these goals and just get them. No excuses whatsoever. Have a good night, everyone. I'm taking my ZMA now. I hope this video maybe inspired someone in distant far land, or maybe right next door, to do whatever they want to do in life. Because you can really do anything. If you don't believe me, guys, keep watching my YouTube channel, because you are going to see me just come up. Literally, just boom. It's crazy. It's funny. I remember telling you guys in the Matt vs. Mayhem, I'm like, I want people to be contacting me to advertise their stuff and this and that. And people invited me to their parties and all of YouTube. Guess what, guys? People are contacting me now. People are hitting me up for video stuff. And I don't mean just, the small-time YouTubers who want to collaborate. I mean real businessmen, real people. And it's incredible, and I love it. And I have options now. It's insane. I just wish I had more time in this world. Time of the day as well. But I got some big goals, guys. And the ones I haven't told you about, wait till you see what happens. Oh my god. Have a good night, everybody. And I'm sorry if you feel like I wasted your time. If you feel that way, then you need to read a good book on positivity or something. Because I don't feel like I wasted anyone's time. Thanks, guys, for watching. Finish up your cardio now. You're probably almost done by now. Or maybe you're on your way home drinking a protein shake or something. If this seems weird, then I'm guessing exactly what you're doing then. Whew. Yeah, laugh out loud. Take care, guys. 3.5 weeks out, and I'm loving life. And I hope you are too. Good night.